Check, check. All right, everything's working well. I don't know why my gear has lost its mind yet again and like refuses to use my headset or anything for my microphone. Well, hey there, Justice 3 Gaming. Welcome back to another daily dose of gaming with me, Justice. And today's game is Marvel Strike Force. It is time for another amazing unlock with Dr. VooDoo. He is a dark hunter, pretty cool character in the comics, sort of like a sideline type of enemy. Hopefully we get to see him in the future with a lot more magic oriented stuff, like in shows like the Miss Marvel or even some Doctor Strange stuff. But it's hard to say. Now, I know you guys haven't seen me in a Marvel Strike Force in a bit, but as you can imagine, I have been in Marvel Strike Force crash hell for like a month. I mean, I have no less than probably 8 to 10 times been contacting support on refunding energy in multiple different modes, and it has been insane. But hopefully I am back, even though I was on a hiatus because I got really sick, but I am here. Although I do think between the two different channels, I think I'm gonna keep all my live stuff like this one right here on Justice 3 Gaming on YouTube. But any of the higher quality stuff I'm gonna start putting over onto the main channel because I love you guys. You're a huge you're a huge audience to me, and you're very important to the growth of Justice 3 Gaming as a whole. So we're going to be doing that, but today is the unlock, so we're going to go ahead and go through that. Fortunately enough, because of all the different events that we've gone through, I don't think I had to dip into my orb stash to get things moving, except for maybe the modules, the training modules, because those usually I end up using on a daily basis. But for my daily gameplay, for those of you who might be new, I'm pulling in about 3 million a day just on regular gameplay, so I'm not in a huge rush anymore to making sure that I'm leveling and using those training modules. I have a very good flow going now where I can do, like, I'd say I do about 2 levels on any character that's probably over 70, 75, and that gets me the milestone to get all the power cores that I need to keep this flow going on a daily basis. And I'm not in any huge rush. My alliance is really good at war and campaigns, so it allows me to have more, I say, natural fun in the game than I normally would, and I don't have to rush to open up every single orb that I have. And it has led me, with all the other events and things like that, has led me to have a nice flow of orbs coming in on things like gold or training modules. Normally, let's see here. I am going to pull, to get us started on the build today, I am going to pull here. I like to get about 300. I think I'm gonna hit. Oh, I'm a little bit short, but I'm gonna hang on to that. That's pretty close. You know, we'll pull individual orbs if we need to later on, but I don't think we're gonna need to. And see, I'll show you what I'm talking about with the high roller milestone. If you get about 1 mil, that's right here, the milestone 10, that gets you the maximum amount of power cores for that day, and the rest are based on how much campaign energy you use. And as long as you're doing that, you should be able to get a decent amount of power cores in along with your arenas. You should always be pushing to get into the top 100. I usually float around 20, but I don't make it like my life's goal to be the world's greatest arena player, because a lot of it is just based on who's got the most powerful Eternals right now. It's just me, or the effects changed a little bit in the game. I don't know, they need to overhaul this entire thing anyways. I'm surprised I haven't crashed yet though. Oh, this feels much better. I may even get another speed run in this week. Alright, so we got the modules in. Let's go ahead and pull... No. Let's do the red orbs. Right now, I'm filled up on dark promotion credits until they figure out where they want to use those in the game. So, I'm going to start using those. Now, Dr. VooDoo is one of those characters on the Dark Hunters team that is sort of dependent on their HP. And of course, the more red stars that you have, the more HP you're going to have ultimately for a character like this. Now, as of right now, the general, rule is larger pools of HP for any of the new characters that come out. So I'm very, very confident that once you get this character all the way up, he's going to have a ton of HP to be able to use to, support the rest of the team on this one. Although, this is probably going to be one of those first support characters I've ever used where I'm actually going to be using a more offensive ISO, and we'll get to that soon enough. So I'm going to try to get high as possible. Now, he's not a super important or high value character to me right now. Every trait in the game, I have a really good handle on mystics and cosmics, and I got a team for everything right now. So he's not a high value character for me. But if you're just getting into the game, like you're a mid-level player or a higher level player, this is going to be an extremely powerful team for you to use in Alliance Wars. So if you've been arguing with your Alliance captains, which a lot of people do these days, this is going to be a great team for you to be able to get your hands on, especially if you were willing to pay for the characters now rather than waiting on the slow progression that normally happens at this point. But they're going to be one of those teams, more than likely, any team that has like a lot of speed and things like that that boosts their ability to defend themselves. This team's going to be really, really good for them. A lot of people are calling it an H4H counter. I wouldn't count on that right away, because a lot of people, content creators, really jump the gun on clickbait when it comes to things like that. You're going to want to stay flexible and versatile, and you always want to make your choices the best that they can be as you're fighting your wars, because wins win wars, not early attacks. Okay, you can throw attacks all you want and just completely waste them, but you're going to have this mindless argument with your captains over and over again until you get there. So if you're interested in a really good offensive team, this is going to be the team for you. Minus, I would say, Mordo. I think he's just a placeholder for a legendary character, Blade, which probably will not see the light of day until either like October or somewhere around that timeline, or let's say lightning strikes and Blade's new movie comes out sooner than we expect. That's when we'll probably see that character. Hope you guys like the background, just so you can get an early peek or a closer peek at what's coming through. Actually, now that I think about it, my obsessive, I'll fix that later. I'm obsessive, and this thing is close to the edge of the border of the main screen, and it's just eating away at me with every pull. Ooh, purple. Like seeing purple in the regular orbs. Oh, we got Dr. VooDoo. At least we got a couple stars that we don't have to worry about. Now, I gotta warn you, if you're new to the game right now, I have never seen a gold drop on these red orbs since they made the big change to the game in that regard. Never really see 5 through 7 ever. I mean, I used to see them once in a while. Which makes for great surprises, honestly. Alright, we've seen Dr. VooDoo a few times, which works with his 15% boost, which makes me feel better about my chances. Alright, so we went through the red orb collection, which is good, and throughout the week, I will be pulling any of the extra red orbs that I'll be getting, you know, from like the Blitz and things like that, and until his promotion is ended. Or, promotion, his boost. And that is right here if you're ever interested in seeing what that might be. Doesn't matter which one you're clicking on, the percentage is the same for each one. So 15%. Alright, let's move on. I am going to walk away at... I'm planning 5 because as his character stands, he does need that extra HP. So my usual strategy at this point is to first use a 5 if I haven't have one, and then I build a 5, use a 5. I have zero interest in trying for a 6 or a 7 on this character. I usually reserve those for legendaries and things like that, but this is a great free-to-play way of getting those working in your favor, especially if you're a veteran of the game. At this point, you got a lot of characters that are already 4 and 5, so you're going to be collecting a lot of credits. Oh, we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with that 5. We're gonna start with that 5. Ooh, and not useful, but like I was saying, most of them are 5s, so that's more credits towards another 6. All right, here we go. Hopefully, we don't dive too deep into this before we can walk away. I don't want. You know, it feels awful every time you get a little bit low, but it is what it is. And you know, I don't believe in, you know, seed theory or anything like that, so it's not like I'm doing any special process here. The percentage is the same for any one of the red stars that are available. Imagine there are 3 doors that are unmarked, and each one has a prize for you on the other side. No matter which door you choose, the percentage is exactly the same. The only thing that you gotta do as a player is decide what's more valuable to you for that particular character. Is it a 6 or 7 red star? You're going to want to pull those first, because it doesn't matter which door you choose, you're going to be getting the same percentage on that character as you always would. The only difference is how rare it is to collect 6 and 7 pulls. I'm looking for 5,000 here. I believe 5,000 is the number in the credits. There we go. We're going to pull that 5. Hopefully we can get that Dr. VooDoo. Oof, Kingpin. I actually pulled a 7 on him a while back. Alright, we got 4 Colossus. Credits in the bank. Pretty much everything's gonna be credits in the bank here. I'm just, the higher the better. That way we don't have to waste a lot of these. I mean, none of them are a waste. You're always collecting some kind of credits or something for these characters. Alright, there's that 5. We're dipping under 20 now. Oof. This is gonna be a hard pill to swallow this time around. If it gets any lower, I may settle on 4 if I get one here. What up, Rezu? Bill Peg 99, what up, dog? Thanks for following. Okay, come on. Oh, my butthole's puckering up now. Oh boy. Okay, we got that 5. Oof. That is an ugly thing when you start seeing your Elite Fours dip under 20. I mean, positive side of things, I'm almost towards another 6. Thanks for following, man. Hello, 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 Billet. Oh, Jesus. Like, come on, Dr. VooDoo. I think I may have to go, like, walk away at 4. Am I gonna have that ability to walk away? Oh, hey, ugh, ugh. I mean, I like the fact that I just complained about never seeing gold orbs in the regular ones, but I mean that's cool and all, but like, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm definitely doing really well now that my game's not crashing like every 30 seconds. I can start doing content again. I don't know how I feel about this one. I just don't use Falcon, ever. I mean, how are you gonna, like... I don't know how you would rework this guy, even if you really wanted to. Alright, we're here for Dr. VooDoo. I got super excited for a split second there, thinking Dr. VooDoo was coming down with a 6 on an Elite 4. But man, am I dipping low. I don't think I got much left. Yeah, you're one of the lucky ones, man. I've been like, I like doing speed runs like on Dark Dimension 4 since like the RNG behind Teal is insanely high right now. I enjoy myself there, and I can't do that without crashing. I mean, I'd like to be in the top 10 right now for time, but I can't. One, I'm falling behind because none of my characters have any Teal. And it's not like my alliance isn't really, really good at campaign. It's just... Yeah, I have been playing from the phone. It's just, it's tough to do, like, content that way. So, it's not like I haven't been playing. I've been playing and keeping up with my alliance and making sure that, my attacks are getting in, like, an alliance war and things like that. It's just, I don't get to sit here and have fun and talk to you guys at the computer. I mean, it's good because I'm playing, like, Elden Ring right now, which is insanely hard. I mean, if you are familiar with Soul games, that's the way it's supposed to be. Just saying. Oh, Dr. VooDoo, are you gonna drain my Elite Fours, bruh? Is that what you're doing here? You can give me palpitations. Oh, I got a 5. Gotta use it. Oh, jeez. Good grief. Kill me, Smalls. Oh, I got another 6 though. I just may just pull that just for shits and giggles. It's like 2 of those. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, that Falcon one hurt a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh, man. You open up everything? Wow. I mean, I do like the Blade and all those guys, and I'm pretty sure Mordo is just a placeholder for Blade. Dark Hunter is going to be a pretty cool team. I used to read like the adventures of Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and Punisher going out and like fighting Mephisto and everything. Those are some of my first comics I ever read. You opened everything and got a 3. God damn. Yeah, you know, mandatory is a strong word in a game like this one. You know what I mean? Like, depending on where you are with your alliance, almost nothing is mandatory. But if you're trying to stick with your alliance, yeah, you're gonna need this team. But everything in the game can be free. You just gotta you have patience and tolerance for everything that's going on in Marvel Strike Force. I love turn-based strategy and Marvel Strike Force and everything Marvel, so I get a kick out of playing this game often. A total warhorse. Yeah. My favorite character? No. Bill, what do you mean by favorite character? Like Marvel character or like my favorite Marvel Strike Force character? Because like I know a disgusting amount of Marvel lore. Like I honestly, until my son started getting into, you know, watching and reading comic books, I never realized how much of that stuff like stuck to my brain. You know what I mean? In general, Marvel, oof. I like some of the stuff that they've been doing with some of the nondescript, like B-class type characters lately. Overall, Venom has such an interesting story. I love these characters like that get invented in a current genre of comics or cartoons. Like in DC, like Harley Quinn got me into comic books and art a lot because I want to create, you know, my specialty is like, you know, character design. And I love the fact that a medium like the Batman animated series, that her character was invented for it and became like this huge thing, you know, in pop culture now. Like now everybody knows who Harley Quinn is. You know, I remember her from the animated cartoon that I used to watch like every day before school. And so I kind of hope for a character like that to pop up in Marvel, but I mean, America Chavez is pretty close, but let's see. But yeah, I would have to say Venom, because because my whole tangent there was about how they really blew up the symbiote lore. Like, it goes all the way back to Big Bangs when the Celestials first came in. You know, picture somebody with a flash, like an LED flashlight, just kicking in your door, like in your bedroom, and flashing that shit around and breaking all your stuff. And so Null, the character, the God symbiote character, you know, basically he got pissed off that somebody came in his bedroom, broke all his shit, so he started slaughtering all the Celestials with All Black, which he forged in the fires of inside the head of one of the Celestials. I mean, that's why I like Venom. Like him and his spawn, like each one of them is really cool. They got their own kind of cool powers. And the idea behind symbiotes, if you don't know right away, is that one emerges because of a threat that's stronger than the previous version shouldn't be able to take care of, but it's sort of like a result of that, which is really cool. There are a lot of symbiotes that can make this game very awesome, but at the same time, there are other teams like the Phoenix Force. That's a 5-person team right there. They could do that. Did I just mess up the focus on my camera? All right, let's get back to the build, man. You guys got me going crazy on talking Marvel right now. Ugh. It kind of makes me sick to my stomach. You know what? At 6 red stars. What's his HP running right now? 167. If I brought him to 85, he's probably going to be pushing like 354. I'm just thinking for Doom 2, I could one-shot everything, but that the tech nodes are really difficult. I'll think about this later. We're just here for Dr. VooDoo. You use Falcon to do 2.3? A node 2 of just node 2? Yeah, there's a lot of positives that he could speed up the team for. I can see that. Like pairing him probably up with a fully geared like T'Challa Star-Lord. Man, does that man collect a lot of speed bar. Yeah. Probably, you know, Kestrel, T'Challa, Star-Lord, and Falcon. That's probably a really good trio right there. LDS, Doom, T'Challa, Mini, and Falcon. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Like I one-shot most of those nodes. I mean, we're not at 2.3 yet. But we're getting there. But we're getting up there often. We're almost at 100% to be able to attempt to move on. So maybe that'll be a team that I have to special on Fury minions and get double oh yeah, that is an excellent choice. All right, let's get back to Dr. VooDoo because that's what this particular episode is about. Keep talking though, like that's what makes the show even better. Let's see if we got that 4-star. And who knows, man, when I do decide to use those 6s and 7s, you know, I may still get a Dr. VooDoo. I don't know. Wow. We didn't get we got 2 stars. Jesus. Wait, did I pull those yet? Yeah, no, I didn't pull those yet. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do individual ones though. Would love to see some purple drop. Can I see some purple? Purple? Or violet to some people. Violet? I don't think it's gonna happen. No, didn't think so. That should get us at least one more. Where'd you go, man? Oh, there you are. Got my characters running away from me now. I do like his model, though. I gotta say, like, I found Kate Bishop's model so disappointing. This one looks really good. I like this. I've always liked Dr. VooDoo's like character design anyways. He's sort of like not your stereotypical VooDoo character, you know. I like it. And the staff had to have been important to keep it almost a traditional VooDoo look. Or I should say scepter is probably a better way to say it. But I, you know, in particular for a character like this, especially since you're like a magic user, like I always imagine myself like if I had powers like this and whatnot, like magic oriented thing, like ranged attacks, things like that. I think I probably would go like that whole formal type of thing with still some panache towards, wherever my powers come from. But, a lot of VooDoo stuff's kind of dirty. I'm a big fan of supernatural TV shows and stuff, and anytime VooDoo stuff shows up, man, that's a lot of blood. Alright, let's get this guy up to 45, because I do things in steps, just in case there's a problem with gold use. And it allows me to familiarize myself with a new kit. I have, since the guessing announcement, that little whole window thing, I have been collecting gear, purple gear, for these characters. So I should be able to, like, break that gear tier 12 on both the... Wait. In my head, I was just thinking to myself, what is Morbius? He's City. Well, no, he's Mystic. Mystic is what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good. Anybody that remembers the old school Spider-Man cartoon, man, the way they did Morbius, like, makes my skin crawl. Like, anytime you get, like, pores that are opening up, and he did that shit on his palm in the TV show, I guess to make it, like, more kid-friendly. Whatever. Like, nothing about that character in the show screamed vampire except his looks. Oh god, now you guys got me thinking about it. I got goosebumps, my skin's crawling. Alright, let's start going through the powers here. What are we looking at? We got some transfer of death proof. There's the healing that's involved here. Wow, a basic that... Get the out of here. That's a basic that's healing? That's for Dark Hunters. I mean, healing himself is important. I'm trying to think of, like, outside the box, like, why would I use this character outside of war? I mean, Dark Hunters are going to be a good blitz team. Usually most offensive team, well, most synergies work well in blitz. No. Even in campaigns, there's raid-specific characters that are better than this right now. But that's still interesting. That's really good. That can bring up an issue. Do I want this character as a striker? It used to be like the code is like the first part of the line that would allow you to use the abilities, but lately in the last year and a half, the way they've been doing that based on basics has changed a bit. There are certain characters, like I'll bring an example like Ghost Spider, it doesn't react that way anymore. Especially when using the ISOs. You really got to test the character out to see what they're doing. We got barrier. Now, is the barrier spreading? Is it... Mind control is extremely powerful, by the way, anywhere in the game. It's like the harder the characters that you fight, the stronger that attack is. Wait, are you serious? The new game, the Scourge event for the Horsemen? Well, shit. I haven't looked up any of the Scourge stuff yet. Redistribute. Offense. You know what? I may have to pull those 6s. Or at least one of them to see if I can get VooDoo up there. Because now, to me, that means really, really important. Oh, Dark Hunters and Web Warriors. Oh. That kind of changes things a bit, doesn't it? An ally dies, gain 1 death proof up to a max of 5. Crit chance. I may have to rethink my whole idea on Dark Hunters now. Yeah, I think, you know, towards the end of the show, I think I'll pull those, man. I mean, if anything, I'm going to get other characters up to 6, you know, and maybe 7. So that's the positive side of it. It just may hurt a lot. Because, you know, you sit there, you play, you save, and to see it go nowhere, man. Redistribute, all of that's really, really good. Clearing 2 negative effects for Dark Hunters, clearing effects. Ooh, man, negative statuses must be a thing in that new mode. Alright, let's get this up to 60. I think we're gonna be okay. A 5 from Dark Dimension Node to the... Yeah, it happens, man. That's the beauty of gaming, though, is the threat. It has to be there. You know, you gotta feel it. Not that there's any threat for you guys that are paying into the game. There's nothing wrong with that. Just thank you for paying into the game so it continues to move on. I wish I could do more. Okay, we got some defense now. You see that ability block? Ooh, ability blocks, in my opinion, are one of the most powerful debuffs in the game. Period. You get a debuff, you get a ability block on one character, it could destroy an entire team. More death proof. Drops below 50%, gain more death proof, a max of 5. That's a lot of death proof, man. A lot of people are going to be aiming to take him down, probably. Well, only in PvP situations, which, you know, shouldn't be a problem. Alright, we're at 60. Let's see how far the gear goes. Hopefully I've saved enough gear for that. Wait, Morbius is City and Mystic? Can I use that? I don't think so. Yeah, I could, but why would I? I'm surprised I was able to save up that much gold. Yeah, it's that one event that really did it for me. He's 65 and his HP is already that high. It's not bad. Alright, since we're at battle ready status, which is 6664, and we're at 10 mil, we might as well just, see, we got 294 modules in that last poll. We should be fine. Oh my god, you're right. Almost more HP than Falcon, yeah. Oh boy, let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, 200. It's three, it's 3 red stars. I mean, the jumps doesn't really, they don't really happen big until like 5 and above, so. I don't usually play like big offense teams, and right now the current project is my Young Avengers team. But am I ever going to use Mystic garbage? I should probably hold off at least until Morbius drops. Alright, based on his abilities, he's got a lot of healing that's involved. We're transferring Death Proof. I wonder if this... I mean, usually it's the first part of the code. It's the only one here in the grammar. So... we've got... this Death Proof is at the top. So the attack primary target for 260% damage on an additional attack is probably all we're getting there. Don't know until you try it, though. That's the tough part these days. Because there's a safety portion of what they're coding in that makes sure that nobody's getting a super big advantage. And it used to be just, you look for and or plus, and that's your grammar, and that's what you're going to count on. And now things have changed a bit. If I test this, and his basic heals on a counter or an additional attack, I really got to know if that works or not. Because if it does work, that's a lot of healing for an entire team just with his basic. When does the additional attack come? Is it at 3? There's the bonus ISO attack. Yeah, oh, you know what? MSF.GG has gotten real accurate with their basics. So I'm actually going to refer to what they say on his character. Like, you always see the assist counter info at the top there. I'll zoom in a bit. I do highly recommend going over there and using this as a resource. So yeah, you're just getting that 205 damage? Really? Because it says 300 right here. Yeah, 17 piercing, but that's like standard issue, it seems like, lately for assists and counters. I mean, that's good, but he has some crit modifiers. And let's see what the team is looking like right now. Oh yeah, I've got him favorited for me to be able to study. Let's see here. Ghost Rider, I'm using as Raider. You think he needs to be a skirmisher? Who? Dr. VooDoo? Yeah, defense down and an ability block. That ability block alone is enough to make me go skirmisher. Gain 5% speed for each death proof. Holy shit. This man gets a lot of death proof. That's a lot of speed. And that's not restricted to offense. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? I have to concur. I believe this is a skirmisher. What's the rest of the team doing? Like, he's going to go really fast. He's going to make sure those double vulnerabilities drop. But what's the point of vulnerabilities if you don't have a character that's going to take advantage of the striker. I mean, landing the negative statuses, the debuffs, I mean, that's important. I'm not going to let that, you know, be the determining factor, but I'd like a striker to be able to take advantage of it. Is that going to be Morbius? He's a controller. I know I was aiming for striker or raider for both of these characters. He's stealing health. Looks like he's got a 3-0 kit, where 3 attacks to 0 non-attacks. He's causing bleed. Defense up, deflect, chain to a J. It's very attack oriented, even though all these he's giving positive, so. Oh, there's the heroes for hire thing. He doesn't need to be anything but what he is. On war offense, apply 2 bleed. What do they say about his basic? God damn, that's a striker. I mean, you don't even have to read what it is. you just look at the amount of text that's on the screen. Skirmisher on Morbius too? You out your mind? He's stealing health. This is assists and counters, man. He'll be putting out, you know, more bleeds based on this. And stealing health. Bypasses heal block. I mean, on an assist or counter, I mean, that's 10% for the first shot, 10% another for a second. I'm telling you, Ix, I think I'm going striker for Morbius. There's gonna be a lot of vulnerabilities for him to take advantage of out there. But, you know, that's the fun of the game, right? Is you mix stuff up, see what works, see what doesn't. I mean, ultimately, I'm not having a big problem with, you know, blue ISOs anymore, so even if I'm wrong, it's easy to correct. Alright, so VooDoo, I think I agree. He should be a skirmisher. There's just too many negatives, negative status. Oh, what's his crit? His crit modifier isn't all that big either. I mean, it's nice to have, but it's not that great. It's not like it's guaranteeing a crit. It's just upping the chance. Yeah, he's more fast than anything. I mean, he'll probably be putting out double vulnerabilities like crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. I just go around the clock. Yeah, you're right. You know, based on that, like, yeah, red stars would matter a lot, and it's really gonna be based on what his focus will accurately be at the top level, you know? We said skirmisher, so we're gonna move there. Yeah, I agree completely. Making sure that, you know, that's specifically the team that you're going to be aiming for. You know, having a good H4H team definitely is going to make things easier for your alliance. But in general, you know, that's kind of the rule to Alliance War when it comes to new characters. You know, you're going to make them specific. There you go. Alright, I don't quite have enough to push him into blue yet, but we can get him ready for it. That's gonna be 25. That's not bad. Get that third one there. I think I might be coming up to another set here in a second. Where are we in raids right now? About a few more hours, so don't have any extras there just yet. I was kind of hoping to push him into blue, but... Alright, what are we doing now here? His power level is 71,000. That's 3 red stars. He should be enough to see what he can do. I think I'm gonna have to go and pull those 2 6s and 7s. Dr. VooDoo seems really like he can benefit the most here. Although Morbius, because he steals health, would be a big one also. We got a nice collection of 4s in case things go wrong here for Morbius. All right, let's since 7 really would be the ultimate goal for Dr. VooDoo. I think between Dr. VooDoo and Morbius, Dr. VooDoo is more important to have 7, so we're gonna pull the 7. For a character that I have that's already 7. I already have her at 7 though. That fucking stung. Ooh. Oh really? Oh shit. Are you serious? Oh, okay, okay. I was low key super depressed. I gotta be paranoid. I gotta see that percentage. Ooh, Dr. VooDoo, Dr. VooDoo, Dr. VooDoo. Mother... I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's gonna make me cough a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, my Infinity Watch is pretty awesome already. But, you know, that'll make the team a little more unkillable. That hurt. was saying, you know, another character at 7, not a huge deal, and it wasn't like it was a minion, right? It wasn't a minion. That's all that matters. Oh, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? No, stop stop, Justice, stop randomly clicking stuff that you don't need to be clicking, man. Stop clicking that stuff. Yeah, it could have been way worse. 100% worse. Alright, we got some 6s. Come on, Dr. VooDoo. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me, please. It's an improvement. It's an improvement. I'm not a war offense guy, so... But he is, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, X Factor is pretty fucking awesome when it comes to like war offense. Even a not so great war offensive guy, I took him in the DD5 City. Now I gotta tell you, I did take him in when I first got into DD5 City. Well, I mean, like, I still got nothing, no teal, anything, so me even thinking about it at this point is pointless. Got my face. I still got one more, don't I? I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, if he's there, he's there. Fuck! Sorry, I don't mean to cuss. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, that's it for Dr. VooDoo, I guess. Pretty much drained everything I had saved up. It was worth it. You gotta try. I mean, you can't get those red stars if you don't try. All right, let's test these. Let's test them out. You can hear the disappointment in my vocal box. Wait, we should probably wait. Is this... Oh, that's right. She was already 6. That's even worse. Okay. All right. That's where are you right now? We're gonna have to kick a couple guys off one of the. I use my Blitz squad to get all my synergies together. You're probably at the bottom. Supernatural's not, hasn't, I mean, it just recently became, like, on my list of things to do. Where'd you go? You guys can't be that far down. What? Oh, I haven't moved you up, that's why. Later Strange. No. Strange stays for now. What are they gonna do with those two when the movie comes out? Uniforms? Probably. It'd be crazy. They try to do like a rework with Strange and Scarlet Witch. And then, well, Strange, Scarlet Witch, and Vision, and then with the 2 Eternals. Can you imagine how fucking crazy that would be? Oh, God, I'm like... See, the Red Stars got me cussing, like, non-stop. I'm sorry for those of you who watch the show for the content, but don't appreciate the cussing. This is my safe space, and it happens. Alright, so who do I want to leave currently? Since Dr. VooDoo does have healing properties to his character, I think Scarlet Witch might be the one to go. Let me look at their line real quick. Yeah, she's the weakest power out of all of them right now, so we'll take her out. Nobody's pulling taunt, no huge advantages on evasions. So positioning, kind of pointless. Other than determining who's going to be the nearest target. My guess would be Dr. VooDoo would be a big target, but Doctor Strange could be one also. But they got to go through Ghost Rider, which he's a bit HP heavy to begin with. Yeah, Monica would be awesome. Agatha's getting her own show, so I think he nailed it right on the head about who that next team is going to be. Now, what they're going to be used for, that's another question. I like that they went with like a younger version of Agatha. Like, if you're a comic book veteran, you knew it was Agatha right away just based on that brooch. But they could do a lot of things with Agatha. I mean, she's got kind of a complicated history. You know, she was even she pretended to be the nanny for not Reed Richards, but I think his father. Yeah, I think it was his father that she pretended to be the nanny for. I don't know, but she had some really big beef with those witches that she pretty much took out, you know, on the TV show WandaVision, and I thought that was awesome. All right, 466. That actually moved them up my chain a bit. It'd be nice to see the Supernatural team up high again. I'm getting close to actually switching over to offense as focus. A lot of my defenses are topped out. And I use it as a graduating system for any of my campaign raid teams. Not campaign raid team, duh. I don't know why I said that. Raid teams. Alright, let's see what we got here. Are we at 8-3? Oh, we're due. Oh, we just the timer also just came through. All right. Yeah, we got energy for it. Let's work our way down to that team first. Yeah, man, that's Kate Bishop. Get in there. Yeah, but, you know, it's based on percentages now, so, you know, you'll still be able to get that 55, maybe even 100. I still remember way back when, you know, when the game first started, fighting for like, you know, 18 shards for my blitz. They move, yeah, oh, no, not quite. And like that pool, that 2 to 3% is a massive pool. I've completely screwed the pooch on blitzes before and still made it pretty comfortably. That's what I do now. Like, I'm not wasting sleep over blitz, and I'm not gonna hire some Asian kid on the other side of the world to play for me. Not gonna happen. And you know you're doing it. You know you're doing it. I don't care if you're a veteran watching my show. I tell you what, though, I've been a part of some of the biggest alliances out there. They do some big-time shady shit up there. And obviously, I'm not there anymore because I don't play those kinds of games. Not that I wouldn't enjoy still being there. They're not, you know, now we're kind of passing into the not so great blitz teams. Oh, I gotta find a 30,000 drop. That's not gonna work either. Damn, my whole blitz list is like off right now. I like having them in order of power. It's probably doable. That blind can really cut their legs off from underneath them. That's not a good set. Ugh. I mean, I'm trying to find a softball here for these guys because, you know, that's the way you need to do it when you're practicing with a new team. Oof. I gotta find a... I gotta get... Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, well, I should be able to get a softball here. Yeah, there we go. Get in there! Of course, if you guys are, you know, you're watching this on YouTube, I'll probably cut out big chunks of this Alright, what do we got here? Apply defense down to primary target, adjacent targets, might control 2 enemies to attack that primary target, 30% damage, barrier to self and a dark hunter allies, 25% of this character's max health, barrier adjacent, non-dark hunter allies by 50% of this character's max health, war offense. Oof, man, that is a really good set of powers. Oh no, I wanted to see the animation, darn it. They hitting kind of hard. Oh, I just did it again. And I just missed the kill animation. Next one. That was pretty solid, though. God damn. You guys are killing me right now. I got... No. I think I need to drop one more. Oh, it's gonna be a second before I find another one. None of my stuff is in order to be able to, like, you drop about 30 grand, it'll give you another set of 3 choices. Ooh, I think that'll do it. The humans aren't that great. And, oh! Okay. Let's see what they give me on this one. This will actually be relatively tough, or it should be. That could work. That would be a good test. That is winnable. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm just not familiar with this team. Shh. I did it in the opposite direction. Today is the day for max screw-ups. I'm telling you right now, I'll tell you what this is. This is Elden Scroll. Got me all kinds of messed up. In my head, in my heart, and in my soul. I raged out so bad yesterday playing Elden Ring. I mean, it's supposed to be like that. It's not like it's 100% unfair. It's about progression and getting it right. This could be weird. I mean, that's a skill tank. I like that. If I don't get that, this could be really, really bad. Ooh, that could be a one-shot kill across the board. I'm going for it. Down the pipe. Defense down. Who's coming at me? You are, but you got a defense down. Yeah, God, strange. I'm sorry. At least we don't gotta worry about Thor anymore. Death Brew, primary attack, heal self. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that was cool. God. Deal health. Bypass. Okay. I wish he would just jump. Like, he jumps back into place. His walk, Ghost Rider's walk is so awkward looking. Why can't he just like hop on his bike and do like a teleportation thing up to the front? I mean, it'd be completely stupid, but it would work better. 8.3. Let's go for a test. That's a good one. That's a T1 blaster right there. Oh yeah, it's adjacent. Ugh. Yeah. Now she got to choose between the two, which is good. I should have saved that for the next turn. Yeah, he's moving really fast. Got enough for one more? No, I'm not spending 50. Alright, so that, I mean, I could tell right away that Dr. VooDoo is going to be a force to be reckoned with on way of support for a team like this. For those really big teams in war that you're talking about fighting in an extended period of time, and in Marvel Strike Force, that extended period of time is going to be, you know, 5-6 turns, if not more. You know, it's so anything that's going to fit within that time clock. And this team is going to hold up really, really well against a team like Heroes for Hire. I can tell right away just by this short, you know, testing that by the time like turn 3 or 4 comes around, he's going to have accumulated a lot of death proof, which is going to increase the speed bar gain by 5% for every death proof that he has. That's going to be really, really fast. And considering the fact that he is healing in 2 different categories in his kit, actually all 3 do something, right? Yeah. He's got a full healing kit. This guy is a monster on way of support for this team. I'm very disappointed that I could not get red stars for him, but I actually am going to consider saving promotion credits just for him after my main projects are done. He looks really, really good. I hope you guys enjoyed today's unlock. It was a little bit more lengthy. Got a lot of people talking. Thank you for coming by and talking to me while I'm playing Marvel Strike Force. I am going to be coming back on in a little while for Elden Ring. If you want to sit there and watch me beat my head up against the wall, come in, say hi, say what up, give me some advice. You're welcome for the stream. If you haven't done so already, follow me right here on Twitch, or if you're a bigger fan of YouTube, I am going to render this sequence out with a little bit of editing at a much higher quality. We're over there on Justice 3 Strike Force. That's where all my 4K videos go. Check that out. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications bell so you know when I'm uploading any new content just for you guys. I am now going to switch it up. It's a bigger audience over there for me in particular. Show your support. Come on over. I'm going to be putting Dying Light 2 over there. That is one of my favorite zombie games so far in the genre. Check that out. I'll see you guys on the next show. I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And don't forget, rule number 1 of gaming is you go where the fun is. And that's what I've done here today. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. And my pen's not working, so like my cool little outro there is getting completely messed up. See you guys.